Today we will start 1.3 lesson on Wings of Courage. Here the title is a little bit different. Wings of Courage. A little bit personification used there. Here courage has wings. Wings means here because the lesson is based on Arjun Singh. As he was working in military section, a person needs courage. He was at the post of Air Force Marshal, so that word is used, wings of courage. For the warming up and all, I will take another session. I will teach those part in another session. Let us start lesson directly on wings of courage. Air Force Marshal Arjun Singh, an icon of India's military history. Icon means what? A person or a thing that is considered to be a symbol of something. So who was Arjun Singh? Air Force Marshal Arjun Singh, he was an icon of India's military history. Means he was made himself that much capable. He was like a milestone in the military history. Why? All the answers we will get in the throughout the lesson. Military history will always be remembered as a war hero who had successfully led a young IAF during the 1965 Indo-Pak War. So he has made a very remarkable work. He has done a remarkable work in the Indo-Pak War. That is the main reason, or the where he was highlighted most in that war activities. So it is important, underline that, 1965 Indo-Pak War. Okay, the only officer to attain the highest post of Marshal, the Air Force equivalent to the Army's 5-star Field Marshal. So that was whatever the highest post of there in Air Force Marshal post he has acquired. Equivalent means it is same to the same importance, means equivalent. Singh was a fearless and exceptional pilot. Exceptional means what? Very unusual. He has the very unusual qualities, characteristic in between him, who had flown more than 60 different types of aircraft. If you searched on him on a Google or on a Wikipedia, you will search out you can see the all different types of aircraft, whatever he has done in his life, or in YouTube also you can see all the whatever the aircraft he has flown. You can see the images and the pictures also there. He played a major role. Wait, on the right side they have asked in the marginal questions, why is Air Force Marshal Arjun Singh considered an outstanding military personality? Why? The answer is there. Because he achieved the highest rank in IAF and had led the Air Force through the war, showing successful leadership and effort. That is the answer. He played a major role in transforming the IAF into one of the most potent air forces globally and the fourth biggest in the world. Played a major means very important role he has played to transforming the IAF. IAF means what? IAF means Indian Air Force, and that is the arm of Indian Armed Forces. And he has played the major role in transforming the IAF into one of the most potent means very powerful and effective air forces globally means worldly, and the fourth biggest in the world means we rank in the world at the fourth rank. His contributions means whatever the work he has done, that is called his contribution to the Indian Air Force is monumental of great importance or enormous. It has a huge recognition for that. The IAF grew with him. See the sentences itself are proven that what type of monumental work might he have done. That other IAF, that institution, that particular Indian Air Force grew with him, means that much work he has done for the IAF. He was the epitome of military leadership in the in classical sense. See, this word is very much important. Monumental is also important, and epitome is very much important. If they have, they will choose this para for the exam. They will definitely ask this word to use in your own sentence. Epitome, a perfect example. Means mother is the very much epitome of kindness. You can understand like that. He was the epitome of military leadership in classical sense, and it is therefore not surprising that he was honored with the rank of Air Force Marshal. Underline that. And do one thing here. This person has achieved so many different types of ranks, so many different types of achievements. Assignments are also there. Assignments means work, whatever he has done in his until the retirement. So make a chart of all that. Put down in one section all the dates in chronological manner you have to put, and make the award column also, and make the rank also. Which work, which rank, and which year he has done. Okay, that will be easy for you to collect and to see, to have a glance of all that information and to grasp the information. And it will be easier because they ask in the workshop also that which ranks he has achieved and what. Okay, he was honored with the rank of Air Force Marshal. Underline that. Former Vice Chief of IAF Kapil Kak said, what he has said means his work was recognized by such a authorities also. Singh was honored with the rank of Marshal on the Republic Day in 2002, and we are all of us aware about that, how much important day this is for us as being an Indian Republic Day. So in 2002, his work was honored with the rank of Marshal. Sam Hormozji, Framji, Jamshedji, Manekshaw and K.M. Cariappa were the only two army generals honored with the rank of Field Marshal. Okay, the two other persons' names they have given who has the rank of Field Marshal. Known as a man of few words. Why it is used? A man of few words means what? This phrase they will ask, underline that phrase, it is important. A man of few words means a person of action rather than words. Okay, means such a person, they didn't talk a lot, they directly do the actions and they prove themselves by their own actions, and that is better, isn't it? Singh was not only a fearless pilot but also had profound knowledge about air power and applied it in a wide spectrum of areas. In different types of variety of areas, he has different type of air power and very deep knowledge, very profound knowledge, very deep knowledge he has got, and he used in his career as well. Singh had assiduously led the IAF during the 1965 war. Assiduously means he works really hard, and whatever the minor detail, careful attention was there, very minute observation, very minute study was there in each and everything, and that is called as assiduously. Singh had assiduously led the IAF during the 1965 war and denied success to Pakistani Air Force. Means denied success means at that time we win. Rejected. Denied means rejected. Though it was better equipped with American support. America has given the support to Pakistani army. Though we win. His most outstanding contribution was during that war, said Kak. The earlier reference is there, Vice Chief of IAF Kapil Kak, he said. So all these sentences, his most outstanding contribution was during that war, said the Kak. Commending his role in the war, by which Chauhan, the defense minister, had written, means Yashwantrao Chauhan, defense minister, our former defense minister, had written, See, these sentences are important, that who has said these words to whom, what he said. They might ask the question. So these inverted commas are important for that sake. Air Marshal Arjun Singh is a jewel of a person. A jewel of a person. Again, underline this phrase. A jewel of a person means very valuable person for that section. Who was very valuable person? Arjun Singh. Quite efficient. Very nice word. Sometimes what we say, all the time, how we use the words, our words, very good, very workable, just like those words. Okay, don't use them. Instead of using very good, or using this adverb very all the time, you can use this word, very efficient. Efficient means very professional and very skillful in that particular section. Quite efficient and firm. Firm means we can understand, if he is working on such a higher post, then he has to take different types of decisions. So those decisions should be firm if they are playing a vital role in a military. So firm, that very nice adjective they have used. Unexcitable but a very able leader. Underline the qualities of that person, that very quiet, efficient, firm, unexcitable, very able leader. These are the qualities of that Air Force Marshal Arjun Singh. In 1944, the Marshal had led a squadron against the Japanese during the Arakan campaign, flying close air support missions during the crucial Impal campaign. Crucial, very important. Okay, now they have given the details, that why he was important, and what the personality traits, and what the why he was given the different types of awards. Okay, the reasons are here, what the activities, what the works he has done for our AFC or IAF department, and that's why he was able to get the award. Okay, so they have explained in this para that what he has done, what make him enable to get awards. In 1944, the Marshal had led a squadron against the Japanese during the Arakan campaign, flying close air support missions during the crucial Impal campaign, and later assisted the advance of the Allied forces to Yangon. Now it was called, formerly that city was called as Rangoon. Okay, and that's why in recognition of his feat means whatever the whatever the work he has done, whatever the contribution he has done in the earlier para we have read, because of that he was awarded the Distinguished Flying Cross, DFC. Underline now this award. I need to see all the list in your notebook. See, now the question is margin question. They have asked what enabled Arjun Singh to win the DFC award. So the answer is on page number 15, that Arjun Singh had led a squadron against the Japanese during the Arakan campaign, flying close air support missions during the crucial Impal campaign, and later assisted the advance of Allied forces to Yangon, which was called as Rangoon formerly, and his feat enabled him to the DFC award. That is the answer for that question. One more we have missed earlier, that what personality traits of Arjun Singh are mentioned here. So Arjun Singh's outstanding leadership, courage, great skill, and very efficient, firm, unexcitable, but a very able leader, fearless person. These qualities are mentioned there. Okay, so let us see further. He was awarded the DFC on the spot by the Supreme Allied Commander of Southeast Asia. This is also important. They might ask the question, topsy-turvy also, who has given that award, or the by whom Arjun Singh get the award. So the answer will be Supreme Allied Commander of Southeast Asia, the first Indian pilot to have received it. It is important. He was the first Indian pilot who has got that award. It is really prestigious, isn't it? In our life also, we have to get the inspiration from such a persons, and that's why in the syllabus they have added such a personality, iconic personalities, to learn something, to get inspired ourselves. Singh was selected for the Empire Pilot Training Course at RAF, Royal Air Force. Okay, look at the abbreviations also. Those abbreviations are also important. DFC, IRAF or RAF, AOC or AOC in C. So make a list of all these abbreviations and long forms also. I will tell you each and every long form when we will see them. Singh was selected for the Empire Pilot Training Course at Royal Air Force. So this will also come in your chronological order in your table when you are making a table. Okay. Cromwell in 1938, that is the year when he was 19 years old. That age is also important. They might ask you at what age he has done specific activities, specific assignments he has completed. He retired from service in 1969. Okay. So they have asked here in the margin question, at what age did Arjun Singh become squadron leader? Okay. So keep in mind, we will solve that question by reading the next passage. One more passage. Singh was born on April 15, 1999 in Lalpur, now Faisalabad, Pakistan. It is in now Pakistan, and completed his education at Montgomery, now Sahiwal, Pakistan, at that place. His first assignment on being commissioned was to fly Westland Wapiti biplanes in the northwestern frontier province as a member of the number 1 RIAF squadron. Okay, so the born date is given. That question is a little bit tricky. Only born date is given, where he has completed the education, that place name is given. Then after that, when he has got the assignment, where he has got that assignment, that is given, and he was the member and he became the member of RIAF squadron. So RIAF means what? Royal Indian Air Force. If you check that, the dual meaning is there. Royal Italian Air Force, that is also one Air Force, but here whatever referred is here, that is Royal Indian Air Force. Okay, so he became a squadron. So the marginal question they have asked, at what age did Arjun Singh become a squadron leader? So he became a squadron leader at the age of 25, because he was born in 1999 and became squadron leader in 1944. Okay. After a brief stint, stint means what? A little bit, a very short period of work. After a brief stint with a newly formed number 2 RIAF squadron, where the marshal flew against the tribal forces, he later moved back to number 1 squadron as a flying officer to fly the Hawker Hurricane. That's a different types of planes names are there. Hawker Hurricane squadron. So don't bother a little bit. Such lessons are very much helpful and very much good when we are giving the answers. Generally they ask the typical answers are just like a maths. When did he born? The typical date is there, names, place is there. So they will ask such a questions, and it is easy to solve such a questions when they will ask such a types of lesson. It is very easy, but try to understand the different concepts and the different names. That it is try to identify that it is a name of that particular thing. Okay, he was promoted to the rank of squadron leader in 1944. So he born in 1919 and he became a squadron leader in 1994. Directly the gap is not given, so we have to minus 44 sorry, we have to minus 19 from 44, we will get the answer 25. So the answer for that, what age did Arjun Singh become a squadron leader, will be 25. Okay, have you got it? For his role in successful leading the squadron in combat. Combat means what? Combat means fighting between armed forces. That will be called as specially combat. See, different words and different glossary we have to use at the specific space only. Okay, we can't find a substitute for. We are not able to use any word at any context. Particular word we can use only in that particular context. So combat, this word we can use here only. For each and every fight we can't call it as combat. He was awarded the Distinguished Flying Cross DFC in 1944. On August 15, 1947, he achieved the unique honor of leading a flypast of over 100 IAF aircraft over the Red Fort in Delhi. It's nice, isn't it, that he has got the chance. That we can understand if it is a very much important incident or event will go on a national level. Obviously, they will select their best people there, and he has got that chance in his life. Okay, so what you might have understood now, in this lockdown period they have a fly pass now going on to encourage the people who are working in the hospitals or like that. In Mumbai we have an experience of fly past. So such a fly past we have on August 15 also at the over the Red Fort in Delhi. And Sir Arjun Singh, he was awarded the DFC in 1944, and after the 3 years, he achieved the unique honor of leading a flypast of over 100 IAF aircraft over the Red Fort in Delhi. It is a nice thing. It is a very, that flypast means very much ceremonial flight, which is very prestigious flight of that aircraft passing over that place. So Red Fort is here a place. After his promotion to the rank of wing commander, he attended the Royal Staff College at UK. UK means United Kingdom. Immediately after Indian independence, he commanded Ambala in the rank of group captain. Throughout this passage, until the end, they have told us that whatever posting he has got, all the details we have here. In 1949, he was promoted. He has got the promotion. They will ask you, promoted to what? To the rank of Air Commodore and to Corps. To Corps means take a control of that as a Air Office Commanding AOC of an operational command, which later came to be known as Western Air Command. So long form is there, Air Officer Commanding AOC. Singh had the distinction of having the longest tenure period as AOC of an operational base. Initially, means in the beginning, from 1949 to 1952, and then again from 1957 to 1961. Such a long tenure. It is really a proud thing that such a this person has a long tenure for such a high post. So we can understand his capabilities, his efficiency, his proficiency. After his promotion to the rank of Air Vice Marshal, he was appointed as AOC in C, means in the margin they have given the meaning, Air Officer Commanding in Chief of an operational command. Towards the end of the 1962 war, he was appointed as the Deputy Chief of the Air Staff, and he became the Vice Chief of Air Staff. It's really nice to have to hold such a place, to hold such a post in his life. See, here you will get a lot of things for your table, in your different columns. Okay, so definitely make a table for this lesson. You will get a proper idea which awards, which posts after in a chronological manner. Try to write down it, so it will be clear glance. Within a glance you will understand what he has done. He was the overall wait towards the end of the war, end of 1962 war, he was appointed as the deputy chief of the air staff, and he became the vice chief of the air staff in 1963. He was the overall commander of the joint air training exercise Shiksha. Okay, so that training exercise name is Shiksha, held between IAF, RAF, Royal Air Force, and RAAF, Royal Australian Air Force also. See, he has not done the work in got the trainings and all in our own country, but outside our country also. On August 1st, 1964, in the rank of Air Marshal, the Marshal of the Air Force, Arjun Singh, took over reins of IAF. Took over reins means took over control. Okay, at a time when it was still rebuilding itself, and it is important. See, that is the difference, that when we are doing something, or it is if, for example, if it is any budding institution, then it is hard to develop itself. If it is developed already, there is no problem to run all that. But if it is rebuilding itself, that institution, that IAF was rebuilding itself and was gearing up to getting ready for everything, to developing itself to meet the new challenges. So we made the challenges, and at such a what we can see, in between such a hard times, we need very efficient personalities. Okay, and Arjun Singh was chosen for that different types of posts. Singh was the first air chief to keep his flying currency. It is a very nice word they have chosen here, flying currency, up-to-date knowledge, or the up-to-date skills and experience of flying aircraft he has till his CAS rank. Until that rank he was updated. And see, the former era was not the era where all the computer technology was used that much, though this person was very much updated and he has got the knowledge. So we can see that if we have the wish, we will have a way. Having flown over 60 different types of aircraft, it is really nice, isn't it, that when we have the experience or the when we all the persons in their life, they didn't have that much courage, and this person has a knowledge, has such a updated person, he has the ability to fly over 60 different types of aircraft. That is a big achievement, isn't it? From the if you Google him, or you can see different types of aircraft description is also there on a Wikipedia. If you see all the types of aircraft, it is all the pictures are also given. His pictures are with the Indira Gandhi, those are also shown. All the different types of, very much brilliant person he was, and so that's why all the now also our what we can say in this decade also he is very much remembered by each and everyone. Having flown over 60 different types of aircraft from pre-World War II era period, biplanes to the more contemporary gnats and vampires. These are the names. Gnat and vampires are the American aircraft. Not American, aircraft types are there. So biplane means again a kind of plane. He has also flown in transport aircraft like the Super Constellation, and Super Constellation is an American aircraft. So that name is given, underline that aircraft name. In 1965, when Pakistan launched its Operation Grand Slam with an armored thrust targeted at the vital town of Akhnur, Singh led IAF through the war with courage, determination and professional skill. He was armored there when the Pakistan launched that operation and targeted that town. Thirst means very strong, very sudden strong movement means thirst. Okay, with courage, determination, and professional skills was there. He inspired IAF to victory despite the constraints imposed on the full-scale use of Air Force combat power. Constraint restrictions are there always on such a persons that when they are taking the decisions and all like that. Though they have the power, they can't use by themselves. They have to take the permissions, different types of discussions. Then they have to take the firm decisions. Otherwise they can't decide themselves only. So that's why it is that word is used, constraints, means so many restrictions are there. Singh was awarded Padma Vibhushan for his astute leadership. Very nice word, use in your daily life also. Astute means sharp and intelligent. Singh was awarded Padma Vibhushan for his astute leadership of the Air Force during the war. Subsequently, in recognition of the Air Force's contribution during the war, the rank of CAS was upgraded, because we have seen in the second para here that he has got the CAS rank. Until that point he has the flying currency, and he keep his flying currency, and along with the ability of flying the 60 different aircrafts. Okay, after the at this point, after the Padma Vibhushan award, his rank was upgraded. Arjun Singh became the first Air Chief Marshal of the Indian Air Force. Now this is the important, underline that line. He remained a flyer to the end of his tenure in IAF, visiting forward bases, means very secured and forward operating military positions, and units, and flying with the squadrons. He retired in August 1969, thereupon accepting ambassadorship to Switzerland. Okay, so after the he has got, this is again a new chronological event you will got in your column, that he retired in August 1969 and accept the ambassadorship to Switzerland. He was Lieutenant Governor of Delhi from December 1989 to December 19. Having been a source of inspiration to all the personnel of armed forces through the years, the government conferred the rank of Marshal of the Air Force upon Arjun Singh in January 2002. Underline that. Conferred, that why they have used the conferred word. See, as I said earlier, the each and every addiction, each and every word we have to use at the specific space or specific place. Okay, so confer means here to discuss something with somebody before making a really big decision. So they have to decide first, that whenever you have to decide to take any to take any decision, at that time you have to use this confer verb. Conferred the rank of the Marshal of the Air Force upon Arjun Singh in January 2002. So this will be the last thing or last entry in your column I would like to see, making him the first and the only 5-star rank officer with Indian Air Force. So this was the lesson that we have looked until this point. Have a look at properly, learn, read carefully all the lesson. One more marginal question is remained, that what uphill task did Singh face when he took over as Air Marshal? He took control over IAF at a time when it was still rebuilding itself and was gearing up to meet new challenges. That is the answer for that question. And lastly, they have asked that what other important positions did Arjun Singh hold after his retirement? So answer we have seen already in the last para, that after retirement he accepted ambassadorship to Switzerland and then became Lieutenant Governor of Delhi from which tenure? That December 1989 to December 19. That is his all the important positions he hold after his retirement. And so the whole lesson is covered in this video. Have a look of the video and stay at home, stay safe. Have a nice day.